Good morning, this is Outpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today is Tuesday, and I will continue reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. And this reading here now is for Leo. Welcome, Leo. We start with the Mythic Goddess Tarot deck. Out for you came the Ace of Cups, and the card relates to new feelings, inventiveness, and openness. And the card is about tenderness. The presence of the Ace of Cups is a wonderful message that should lift your heart. There is a fresh start promised here. New beginnings, they are heralded, especially in love and in happiness. You are entering a period when new friendships can flourish. So open your heart to different people, as it could be the start of something beautiful. Engagements and weddings, they could happen now. Amazing things are being sparked and offering social events and parties. And so creativity is also indicated now. Projects such as writing a book, or maybe starting a business based on your talents or your childhood dreams, they can also be in the works. The magical Nordic tarot comes next. Out came the Knight of Cups. And this knight is a big dreamer. He's idealistic, a bit childish. Yes, childish, but therefore he is creative and he has lots of imagination. The Knight of Cups is the hopeful romantic of this deck. Idealistic, charming, and charismatic. He follows his heart rather than his head, and he is the classic knight in the shining armor, bringing hope of a happy ending that we all seek. So a dreamer rather than a thinker, he acts on his emotions rather than his reason, and often predicts the arrival of an exciting offer. Whirlwind romances, new work opportunities, and even marriage proposals, they are all possible. And those looking for love could be swept off their feet by more than one suitor. But be cautious nevertheless. People's words, they may not always translate into their actions. Now comes the Tarot of the Divine. Out came the Six of Coins. And the card of this deck is about the Alaska Inuit tale called The Woman Who Was Kind to Insects. And I do know two people at least fitting that description. The Six of Coins represents kindness and generosity to those who are less fortunate. The old woman from this Inuit tale understands the need to put positivity into this world in order to receive good things back. The pay it forward methodology of karma is here at this card's message. The card is about generosity, charity, kindness, value, and in the end, some reward. The Shaman's Dream Oracle card is the lay of the land and relates to the ancestral wisdom. The lay of the land is about past lessons learned, being well informed, and ancestral wisdom. And it starts with saying that there are times when you are meant to discover and explore a new terrain in your life, even to be a part of a wave of change. This is one of those times, and what you are contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others, they have laid well-worn ways for you and left lots of wisdom to rely and to reflect upon. This is so that you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, then you are better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or seek good advice from an expert or an elder. That way, you will be able to meet life's opportunities and all the challenges, and you will be well informed. Knowing that you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a pathway that is promising success in all areas. Where the others before you have dared to walk, you will now discover the treasures they have left behind for you to make them your own. And the Sacred Destiny Oracle card gave you the card Wonders. And here the wonders, they are about the quartz crystal. Natural rock crystals, clear, amethyst, citrine, rose, and smoky, they were all revered in ancient times. The Aborigines of Australia, they called it maban, which was the material through which their shamans and their elders gained their magical powers. And the Egyptians, they believed that quartz had mystical healing abilities and would bury their dead with a piece of crystal on their forehead to go to the underworld. The Greeks and the Romans, they believed that crystals were solid ice that had been formed by the gods and so had mystical powers. Even to this present day, people believe that crystals can help manifest their intentions. Perhaps that is because of the special qualities of the quartz. The reason why quartz can amplify the radio signals. There are some places in the world where it is not uncommon to find crystals on the surface of the land. These are especially powerful because they have found you in your natural setting. The sacred landscape wants you to know just around the corner, exciting possibilities, they are waiting for you. Wonders, they will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they will not be apparent at first, but nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. So celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of your expectations and do not limit the way that you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be always open, and if you believe, then anything and everything is really possible. And the last card is from the Native American Oracle cards. Out for you came the arrow. And the arrow relates to surprise. The arrow as a weapon is used for defense and also offense against the enemies or while you are hunting. It is a symbol of speed, success, direction, and travel. The shape of the arrowhead is also used as a protective amulet, sometimes with the addition of a fastened feather in red zigzag line that evokes lightning. An arrow requires careful aim, achieved by a good eye and a strong and steady muscle. Once the arrow is released, it follows the path to its inevitable conclusion very quickly. So the message here is that whatever action you are considering, bear in mind the element of surprise. Solutions or blocks can occur suddenly. The keywords here are surprise, unforeseen events, unexpected success, victory over a strong enemy, travel, instant solution after a long struggle. And the time for the arrow is surprise Tuesday. So today, that fits well in for you, Leo, and your reading. Maybe you need to shoot in an arrow today for some reason. Who knows, right? So that was the reading for Leo. Thank you very much for listening. I do wish you a beautiful Tuesday and the rest of a wonderful week. And yes, Easter is coming up. So, in case you are celebrating Easter, then I wish all of you a very happy Easter. I'm sending lots of love out to all the Leos. Take care and goodbye.